Ayoma Wilen, owner and the executive chef, Pearl of the Ocean Organic Restaurant, Santa Cruz, California. There are only a few Sri Lankan restaurants in whole United States. My restaurant is the only 100% all organic Sri Lankan restaurant in the country. Since I started my restaurant in 2009, I had a dream. I want to be the best restaurant in Santa Cruz. Actually, I really did, and I got so many awards from this restaurant, and I got the best restaurant twice in a row, best exotic food, the best Sri Lankan food gold awards, and I was recognized one of the best chefs in America, and I was coming in a dining guide in the front page, and there's so many awards I can't even tell in a list. Actually, I achieved my initial dream, and after that I didn't stop dreaming. I had a bigger dream than that. My bigger dream is creating a Sri Lankan wine to go really well with Sri Lankan food. We never had a Sri Lankan wine to pair with our Sri Lankan food. We have all international wine we are importing from all around the world. But those are not goes really well with our food. Then I thought it will be nice to have somebody to create a wine for me go really well with my food. It's not easy thing to do, and I found a very leading winemaking company in USA. They are the highest gold medal winners, and I go and share my dream with them, and they thought it's a lot of work and they have to study about Sri Lankan cuisine first. And it took 7 months, for them to find out what are the spices going to with this food, how you cooking, so many rices, so many dishes, meat dishes, so many vegetarian dishes, so many soups, salads, condiments, pickles, even red rice, coconut sambal, milk rice, fried rice, whatever, and a kottu roti, all this street food, and hoppers, string hoppers, and all the desserts we are eating, vatalappam, and we have lots of pastries, lot of savory pastries, and they tested almost everything in that cookbook. And it took almost 4 years. We paired with Sri Lankan food 17 times with this wine. It's a lot. And finally, we created, and I have the wine with me now. I create 2 wines to go really well with Sri Lankan food. I have a red wine I call Red Pearl, and I call the white wine White Pearl. And these wines are go really well with Sri Lankan food, and my customers craving about this wine. If somebody get a glass of wine, they want to take the bottle home. It's outstanding response, and I was truly blessed and happy. I finally did something everybody can enjoy. Actually, I'll be proud to say I'll be the first person to create a Sri Lankan wine to go really well with Sri Lankan food in a Sri Lankan history. And I'll be the first person to be in a wine label in a woman face in an American history. And it's a lot of achievements with this wine. And I really need to bring back to my homeland. Everybody can enjoy this wine with their food. Sri Lanka is a famous tourist destination around the world. People visiting Sri Lanka every day, and when they were visiting Sri Lanka, they like to eat Sri Lankan food, and having a glass of wine with the food, every tourist is very common. And if they have a Sri Lankan wine to go really well with Sri Lankan food, they will be very happy with. And I'm guaranteed if this wine in Sri Lanka, this will be the most popular wine to go really well with our food. I would love to sell my wine in Sri Lanka, everywhere in this whole island. 5-star hotels, tourist destinations, guest houses, and every supermarkets, and duty-free shops, and every souvenir shops, and even Sri Lankan airlines. We serve our food to a guest, and they will love to have a Sri Lankan wine with the Sri Lankan food. Even tourists, when they're visiting Sri Lanka, they will love to bring back home Sri Lankan wine bottle to remember the stay in Sri Lanka. I will love to bring this wine to Sri Lanka and share with all these citizens, all these tourists. Finally, Sri Lankan wine with the Sri Lankan food. This is my dream. If you're really interested to have my wine in Sri Lanka, contact me direct or my agent in Sri Lanka. Our information right below. Thank you for watching.